Guruji, when you said in puja, the pada prakshalanam, archanam, and then you used another word which I did not catch, which is bhojan karvana. But what is the Sanskrit word there you used?
Shayitritvam. Shayitritvam. Shayitritvam.
Chahi tritva.
Shay.
Thank you, Guruji.
Because Ashana, Ashana, sorry, it should be Ashayitritvam. So, it should be Ashayitritvam. Because Ashana means food. Ashana means hunger. Ashana, pipasa. So I think it must be, let me go back to this word here. It's part of yeah, correct. Archana Shayitritvam. That's how it is. Archana Ashayitritvam. Yeah.
Thank you, Guruji.
Shayitritvam means that nature of offering Viksha to somebody. That is called Shayitritvam. Honoring somebody by offering Viksha.
Food.
Anything else? Good.
Mahodaya, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm a little bit confused. Here, tapas is classified into 3 types, right? That is satvikaha, rajasikaha, and tamasikaha.
Yeah.
Now, but you said then satvikaha consists of different constituents. That's what you said, right? So similarly, the other two have constituents which is defined in the shloka. Am I right?
Yeah, see, because that word Trividham came in the shloka. Until now, we did not have the word Trividham. We saw Trividham somewhere. We saw, see, we saw in number 7. Look at 7. Aharastvapi sarvasya Trividho bhavati priya.
Yeah.
Okay, priya. So ahara is Trividham. And yajnaha, tapaha, dhanam also is Trividham. That's what he says. Correct? And listen to that, he says. Then he describes aharaha, trividaha. So satvikaha, aharaha, etc.
Yeah.
But this trividam doesn't refer to that trividam. This trividam comes within the satvika itself.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
3 types of people who do tapas in three different ways. 3 different objectives they have.
Yeah.
Or all 3 objectives they have.
Okay, I got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Earlier, Trividam Naragaseva came.
Trividam Narasyedam.
Naragaseva.
Naragaseva. Dwaram nashitam atmanaha. There are 3 types of doors to Naraka. If any of us want to go to Naraka, Krishna is giving some advice. Trividam Narakasyedam Dwaram Atmanam Nashanam. Doors of destruction. And then he says, Kamah Krodha Tata Lobaha. Kamaha Krodha Lobaha. That's it. This is enough. There is no need to go to hell. This itself is hell. What he says. Tasmad etatem trityajeti. Therefore, give up. Where did we see that? Did we already see it? I don't think so. It comes in 18th.
Coming in 18th, I think maybe.
18th it comes, yeah. Tasmad etatrayam tyajet. Beautiful. Premaji, you still have a question?
Yes, Guruji. I wrote down that anger-based tapas is rajas. So
Anger-based
what kind? Anger-based tapas is rajasic.
Okay.
So what would be classified as anger-based tapas? Somebody who does tapas out of anger? What does it mean?
Okay, so one second. So here anger, okay, even though I mentioned the word anger, right? But Krishna doesn't use the word anger per se. He's only saying three things, right? Apalak, uh, Satkaram, Manam, and Puja.
Mm-hmm.
There is really no anger in this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see any anger in this at all.
Okay.
Rajasam Tapaha, I don't see any anger. Anger and all will come next. In the next, we should put that in the next category. Okay, let's see the next one, then we'll see where that falls. Anger falls.
Okay.
Guruji, can the tapas done by Vishwamitra constitute as anger-based tapa?
Yeah, so that comes under Tamasam Tapaha,
Okay.
anger based. So we'll see that because there is our Puranas are full of these kinds of stories and anger based. I'm angry, therefore I will. I'm jealous of you, therefore I will meditate until I finish you off. That's that kind of a meditation. Yeah. Oh, Mahesh, go ahead.
The previous sloka, not today, yesterday, last class, we talked about the speech. And somewhere I read that there are 4 types of speech. And it is listed as para, pashyanti, madhyama, and vaikari. Do you know anything? They didn't explain, but then I found this reference in Lalita Sahasranam. It says para, pashyanti, rupa, madhyama, vaikari, rupa, and all that.
That's where I also heard this. That's where I heard. I don't know the meaning. I have to look it up. I have to ask Swamiji or somebody else in this class may know what it means.
Because it's somewhere, actually, this Ganapati Adarva Shirsha, there, Chatwari Vak Padani, right?
Okay.
In that, also there is these 4 types are mentioned. But nobody explains what those 4 are. That's why
For that, we have to do Shravanam. So otherwise, there is no explanation. Premaji knows what it means. Premaji, go ahead.
Maheshji, my guru had explained to me that the spandam of sound starts at one space near the navel, and finally, when it becomes gross speech, that is the ascent of the Shakti as unmanifest to the manifest. So those are the 4 stages. There are different places in our physical body which represent the kutas. So that's how he explained to me. So by the time, it's very, very, very subtle when it's that first spandas happen, but it ascends in your system until it becomes vak.
The para is the subtlest and Vaikari is the grossest. Is that the right?
Yeah, when it becomes vak, it is the grossest. But before that, the madhyama, the stages that it goes through in your system, madhyama is, I think, somewhere in the throat and under in the heart and then into the navel, so on. That's what I understood. This I had 40 years ago, so my memory is not that good.
That's how they link to, that way they link to that different places in the Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura.
Yeah, those are the chakras. There are the Brahma Granthi, Rudra Granthi and all that. So it has to break certain knots.
One of them is Pashyanti. Means
Pashyanti, yes. Yes.
That's why they say para pashyanti suryaha.
Good. Thank you, Premaji. So it's the representation, is the evolution of from the subtlest form, which representing the origin of the words of the mouth, and all the way up to the full manifestation of the vak.
Yes, say in the Kundalini Tantra something.
Sure. Aniji, go ahead.
Yes, sorry, trouble unmuting. Guruji, again, back to the earlier question. So even the second one, Satkar Man Pujartam, that is Rajastapam, and maybe we'll go to Tamastapam next time. But it is just saying what is the way in which the tap is done, but it has to be one of the three or a combination of three earlier, no? I mean, tap by itself, Krishna has told us, falls into three categories: kaik, vachik, manasik. So whatever you are doing with Shraddha, with the Parashraddha, that is, with the Afarakamshi attitude, it has to be one of the three or all three.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that they have to be tied up somehow.
Yeah. So the tapaha can only be one of three types: kaikam, vachikam, or manas.
Yes.
So that type of threefold tapas, which is done with no selfish motive, is called.
Right. Now, yes. Now I'm correcting. That's fine. That was what I wanted to just bring up. That's all. Thank you.
Anything else?
Guruji, we saw in Kathopanishads Dhruvam in Ashabdam, Asparsham, Arupam, Avyayam.
Okay.
Dhruvam. We saw in that mantra.
Correct.
Mamcha Kutastham Nityam was the bhashyam.
Right. So Ashabdamaspascham Arupam
Rupam
Avyayam Tatharasam
Nityam Agandhavachayat.
Anadyanantam Mahataf Param Dhruvam Nichayatam Mrityumukat Pramuchyate.
Right. Okay. So they are Dhruvam. Dhruvam, Nityam. That Ashabdam Asparsham is Nityam. Dhruvam he used. Very good.
Dhruva Nakshatra.
Anything else? Good. So we'll pause with that. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalashahastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanataya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Dhanyawad.